talk to me about your real estate. How long have you been doing real estate?
Since 2009.
Okay.
And I started out, well, I worked in lending first for a bank, and I processed for this area of New Jersey, and did that for one of the third highest wholesale loan officers in the company, and so we were very, very busy. And then I went into the title industry, and I started in escrow, then I worked as a marketing rep. And so I have a ton of past clients that are realtors. And so I watched them and thought, you know, I could do this. I think I could go and do real estate. I typically referred between 7 and 12 transactions to my realtors a year. So I knew that those would be mine.
Wait, you referred them out, but you only made $10,000
When she was in,
well, that's the wrong
When
one.
I was in title.
Whoa, that makes
You're in,
sense.
oh, when
When
you
I
were
was
in
in
title.
title,
Okay.
when I was in title.
yeah.
And so I knew that I could do it. So in 2009, I did it, and I was licensed in January, and by February, I had 3 listings and was working with a buyer. So I definitely picked up production really
You're
fast.
also licensed in California?
Yes.
Why?
Because I lived there.
Oh, you live there?
Yes, I just moved back a year and a half ago.
So New Jersey to California, then here?
No, I did wholesale. My territory was New Jersey. I worked here. And
So
my
you've only
husband,
been in Arizona doing real estate for how long?
2009.
Oh, it is 2009. You started in Arizona.
When I lived in California, I still did business here.
Okay.
And when I lived here, I still did business in California.
So just to try to get my head around the dynamics of all of this, how do you build success in one place when you are all over the place like that? And what was your best year, production-wise?
Last year was one of my best productions. I did $6 million in production.
Okay.
3 million of that was in California.
Okay.
By doing 3 transactions.
So that's what you meant by I referred out
Yeah.
3 out of the 12 I had.
Okay, so that is, I know, I'm just like, you guys are.
We
We're
just
just
want to figure it out.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
a couple minutes to understand
Yes,
you.
okay, so let me tell you, I mentor new agents, so when they first get into the industry, they work with me. And so because I have brought in my stepmother to become part of my team, I referred her 3 people to take and do by herself, but I got paid a referral fee on that.
So how do you get to grow your business if you are mentoring other people and you are, and maybe that's not your goal, but just trying to figure that part out.
I will always work on my business because that is where I tend to focus.
Mhm.
But at the same time, taking somebody who is new to the business, I've been doing, the whole time I worked in title, that is what I did, was I helped new agents get their business going. I've been a Buffini mentor since 2006, teaching 100 Days to Greatness, which is how I got my business started off.
You teach it?
I teach it, yeah, I've been teaching it since 2006. And then, so I teach that. When I'm going through those programs, you lead by example.
Of course.
When you're mentoring somebody, you lead by example. And so you tend to be able to, I get a lot of momentum
Do you
as I'm
consider,
teaching others.
do you consider yourself a top producer now?
I wouldn't say that I'm a top producer. I know a lot of people who do more than me.
Well, it doesn't always have to equate to money.
Yes, I was gonna say, but in the sense of, do I have a lot of experience and knowledge in this industry? Yes.
So you said, one of the questions was, what's the craziest thing you've ever done? And you said define crazy. So in your mind, you tell me what's the craziest thing
I
you've
think
ever
there's
done.
like a whole other side of it.
Yeah, so
Yes, well, everybody has this image of me that anybody who knows me, they see me from the outside and they assume I'm this crazy person, but I'm actually very straight and narrow. But I have been crazy. Well, that's why I said define crazy.
I'm not
Like, what do you
getting a
mean?
crazy
I don't get
impression.
that at all.
Tell me what's crazy.
Tell me something that you think that you've done that's crazy, then we can decide if we think it's
Oh
crazy.
gosh. See, that's so hard. I mean, I definitely, I push myself
Give
all
me
the time.
your craziest day. You gotta think about the craziest day from start to finish. What would you be doing?
Man, we took it from like the craziest thing
There's
you've ever done to the
certain
craziest
things
day.
I'm not, yeah, I was
She
gonna say,
can't give
I'm
me,
not
she
allowed
said
to
she
talk
can't
about
give
it
me
on
one
film.
thing. You can talk
You don't want to talk
about it.
about it on film, we're gonna film you for the next 12 months. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna see from you?
Yeah, remember that this is a TV show that you're applying
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
and the cameras will not stop for you or us.
Right, right,
They will
right.
not. So it's really important that we get a grasp as to what are you bringing to us? What's your personality? What's the character here? What are you going to bring to the show? What are you going to learn from it? And what are your attributes that you will bring with you to the show?
The attributes that I believe that I will bring to the show is I am one of those people that is super positive. I always think of the positive. I always move towards the positive. I am not a Debbie Downer. I don't like that. And I will always try to uplift. And so I feel like that's what I bring. But also, I would say when I'm a negotiator, a completely different hat comes on. So I am that double-sided person. I'm fun and I'm wild. I usually do that when I am in good company. But then when I'm in front of my clients, I am, the professional that they want.